Muistatko silloin lapsena, kun sä kuivarunkkasit ekaa kertaa tyynyyn ja sit sä olit silleen, että mitä helvettiä, että onko tää se, mistä kaikki puhuu?
Girl Picture is a Finnish coming-of-age film directed by Ali Hapasalo from a screenplay by Ilona Arti and Daniela Hakulinen. It premiered at the 2022 Sundance Film Festival, where it won the Audience Award in the World Dramatic Competition. Mimi, Emma, and Ronco are girls at the cusp of womanhood, trying to draw their own contours. On 3 consecutive Fridays, 2 of them experience the earth-moving effects of falling in love, while the third goes on a quest to find something she's never experienced before: pleasure. It was released in Finland on 14 April 2022.
Tässä kuuluisi taputtaa.
My father shifted here 6 months before we came to Kerala.
Cobalt Blue is an Indian Hindi language drama film written and directed by Sachin Kandalkar, starring Pratik Baba, Dr. Neelami Handale, and Anjali Sivaraman. It is adapted from the novel of the same name, which follows a story of a brother and sister who fall in love with the same man. Ensuing events shatter a traditional Marathi family. The film was slated to release on Netflix on 3 December 2021 but was postponed and released on 2 April 2022.
And that is our makeshift little family.
Fire Island is a 2022 American romantic comedy film directed by Andrew Ahn, written by and starring Joel Kim Booster, Bowen Yang, Conrad Rickamora and Margaret Cho co-star in the film, inspired by Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. A group of friends embark on a week-long vacation to Fire Island, the famous gay village off the south shore of Long Island. The film is divided into chapters by the day of the week. The movie released on June 3, 2022. Available on Hulu.
Penelope Cruz.
Who is this?
That would be my best friend Dylan. He's kind of like my platonic soulmate.
Crush is a 2022 American coming-of-age film directed by Sammy Cohen and written by Kirsten King and Casey Rackham. The film stars Rowan Blanchard, in a story about a teen girl joining her high school track team to get closer to her crush, only to find out she is getting closer to another teammate. Crush was digitally released on April 29, 2022, on Hulu. The website's consensus reads, "Some of the writing is stilted and the execution is occasionally uneven, but Crush's central love story is easy to fall for." On Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 56 out of 100, based on 7 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews.
There.
Anything's possible.
Bah, tu sais bien, j'ai essayé plusieurs fois de lire le journal de Mamina.
Nelly and Nadine is a 2022 documentary film directed by Magnus Jerton. It is the last part of a trilogy by the Swedish director. The story tells of the lives of the 2 title heroines, Nelly Musat Vos and Nadine Huang, who met and fell in love as prisoners of the Ravensbrück concentration camp during the Second World War. Decades later, Nelly's granddaughter sets off in search of traces of the relationship between the 2 women, which remained a secret for a long time. The world premiere of the international co-production between Sweden, Belgium, and Norway took place in February 2022 at the 72nd Berlin International Film Festival.
Questo è mio padre, Simone, e Paolo, l'altro mio papà. Si sentivano pronti per mettere su famiglia.
The Invisible Thread is a 2022 Italian film directed by Marco Simon Puccioni. The story is seen through the eyes of Leone, who is working on a school project about LGBT rights in Europe, based on none other than his own personal experience. Whilst also in the throes of first love with his beautiful school friend Anna, Leone is forced to accept that his beautiful family isn't quite as perfect as it seems. And so, caught between prejudiced views of homosexuality as hereditary, a raft of misunderstandings, civil battles, and various twists and turns, our young man, whose suffering is clear as day and is no different from that felt by any other youngster whose parents split up, finds himself thinking about the invisible thread which binds him to his 2 dads and to all those who brought him into the world.
Quella domanda lì, sei maschio o sei femmina, è proprio disumanizzante, perché è come se ti dicessero cosa sei.
Into My Name is an Italian feature documentary directed by Niccolo Bassetti. The film tells the coming-of-age story of 4 friends, all of whom are undergoing gender transitions, who share important turning points in their lives. The project is rooted in director Bassetti's own experience with the transition of his son Matteo. The protagonists of the doc are Nico, Leo, Andrea and Ralph, a tight-knit group of friends in Italy, all of whom start their gender journey from a female to a male identity at different times in their lives.
I first encountered Agnes in graduate school.
Framing Agnes is a 2022 Canadian documentary film, directed by Chase Joint. An examination of transgender histories, the film centers on Joint and a cast of transgender actors, reenacting various case studies from Harold Garfinkel's work with transgender clients at the University of California. The film explores the concept of the trans icon. It uses a hybrid format, combining scholarly analysis with clips based on archived interviews, filmed with transgender actors. After discovering case files from the UCLA Gender Clinic from the 1950s, a group of trans actors confronts the legacy of young trans women being forced to choose between honesty and access.